Today is a very exciting day for me because today I become, drumroll, a Canadian citizen. Yes, it's been a long time coming and I'm so excited. The ceremony is later this afternoon, but I wanted to do a quick video to walk you guys through my process, my journey, and to explain how I became a citizen in just 6 months. I'm going to give a quick disclaimer. Yes, I'm a lawyer, but I am not an immigration lawyer. So whatever I'm saying in this video is just my own personal experience, my own personal journey. This is not legal advice. I'm sure that, one or two of you can learn from this video that I'm doing. Some of you already know my story, but for some of you who don't know my story, I moved to Canada in September 2016 as an international student, and I came here for my master's degree. My program was for 1 year. Once I was done, I obviously applied for the postgraduate work permit, and I got a 3 years postgraduate work permit. I have a video on how I was able to get a 3 years postgraduate work permit, even though I schooled for 1 year. So if you're interested in that video, let me know below in the comment section. Once I got my work permit, I worked for a year and I applied for my PR card in 2020, and I was able to get my PR after 4 months. I have done a video about it and I will put the link to that video in the description box so you can watch that video right after you're done with this video. So it took me a while to apply for my citizenship. I was eligible early 2021 because I schooled in Canada. I was eligible to apply just after 2 years of being a PR. Now it's different if you came in through PR. If you came in through PR, you will be eligible to apply after 3 years of holding your PR card. But because I schooled here, my situation was a bit different, so I was able to apply earlier. So I finally got to applying last year. I applied last year, July. Now that is one of the advantages of schooling in Canada, the fact that you can apply to become a citizen within 2 years of being a permanent resident. Obviously, before you apply, there are different eligibility requirements. I would encourage you to go on the website to check what the requirements are because it's different for everyone. But one of the requirements is the eligibility period of 5 years before the date you sign your application. So you are expected to have been in Canada for 1,095 days within the first 5 years of moving to Canada. Now, the first thing I did before applying was to use the fiscal presence calculator. What this is a calculator that is provided by the Canadian immigration website to help you calculate how long you have been in Canada. So you can find out if you have been fiscally present in Canada long enough before you apply for citizenship. I will put the link to the fiscal presence calculator in my description box. Once you start using the calculator, you will be asked a few questions once you are ready to use the calculator, such as the date you came into Canada, the date you will be signing your application. You will be asked if you have traveled out of Canada, and you would need to list out all the countries you traveled to, when you left, the date you returned, and why. You have to be very detailed when filling out the calculator. Once you're done, you will save the document and print it out and keep it, because this document will be part of the document you will submit for your citizenship application. Now, you may do a paper application or an online application. In my case, I did a paper application because I was applying with my husband, but I believe if you're applying alone, you can do an online application. Now, also in my case, I didn't need to provide a police certificate, and that is different for everyone. My husband needed to provide a police certificate, and because I have lived in Canada for the past 4 years, I didn't need to submit a police certificate. But again, it's different for everyone, and make sure you check what your eligibility requirement is. You also need to fill out the application form, obviously, and you need to pay a fee. And so once I gathered all of my documents, I also needed to take some passport photographs. The website has the requirement for the passport photographs, so make sure you follow the requirements. Once I was done gathering all my documents, I put together an application and I mailed out the application in July. And about a month after, I got an email talking about how we could track our application. So we're sent a password and a username. And so with the password and username, I created a portal by which I was using to track our application. So you can see if your background check has been confirmed. If you needed to get a police certificate, you can see if that police certificate was accepted. My husband needed to have his fingerprints taken, and so he was sent an email, and he obviously submitted that, and we were able to track that process as well through that portal. And so we're just pretty much tracking the process. And then in November, we got an email that we needed to take the citizenship test. Now that's a different video. If you want me to do a video about that, let me know. But there are so many resources on YouTube about the citizenship test. We did a lot of practice questions thanks to YouTube, and obviously the resources that were sent by the Canadian immigration. And we took the test. Obviously it's an online test. We did that and I had 18 out of 20. And in December, I got an email that our citizenship ceremony will be taking place very soon. And so the entire Canadian application process was about 6 months. Obviously, it's been a longer journey because I've been here for a while, and all the things I've done in the past have brought me to where I am today. But the application process itself was only 6 months. I hope you guys learned a thing or two from this video. We're not allowed to record the ceremony, but I'll try to just show a snippet of me cutting my PR card, or of me taking a picture with the presiding judge, because we're allowed to do that. Okay, the ceremony will begin very soon. I have to go get ready and prepare for the ceremony. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you at the ceremony.